What's up, chat? Hope you're having a good day this evening or wherever you're at. Today, to celebrate my passing of 300 plus subs, I've compiled another Q&A, and here are all the questions I've gotten. Handicup Official asks, what's your favorite game? Now, I like many games such as BeamNG Drive, Driver San Francisco, and American Truck Simulator, which is what's playing in the background. But my most favorite game has to be Garry's Mod because you can basically do whatever you want. It's like multiple games in one, and it's not all limited like Roblox is. You can literally say whatever you want or do whatever you want, no matter how vile. That is, if it's a private server. But it's still funny to troll public servers, especially in Dark RP. My friend Gabe asked, do you like Twisted 1.21? I actually played it with my friend Inikin, and we had a blast chasing tornadoes. At least after we waited for 40 fucking minutes. Atros Edits ask, if you had your first power, what would it be? For a first power, I'd probably choose the power to be very quick. It could help me escape dangerous scenarios, and I could help more people who are far from me and need my help. Because I do enjoy helping people. I also like getting home quickly after school, so I could just blast through my town and make it to my house in a blink of an eye. The Organ Dealer asks, would you ever consider getting Tarkov after the Unheard Edition controversy? Now, for those who don't know what he means, Escape from Tarkov is a shooter RPG. And I looked up the controversy and saw a Reddit of something having to do with scams. So I'm concluding by the controversy, it is something of scamming their audience. So if this is true, I probably wouldn't consider getting the Unheard Edition. I don't like the idea of people benefiting from someone else's loss, if it isn't moral. Disgusted Ramsey, also known as Charles, asks, will you ever get to play Terraria one day? I can if I want to, I just need to buy the game. But I don't really take much interest in Terraria, so probably not. But you never know, I might change my mind in the future. I Need to Touch Grass asks, what's your favorite gun, and what do you personally think about people under 13 in the anti-furry fandom? My favorite guns would be the HK418 and the M870, and as a secondary, I'd prefer the Desert Eagle. And on regards to people under 13 being in the anti-furry community, I would prefer if people that age weren't there, as they may still get influenced to be a furry. I mean, at least when you're a teenager, you will have more consciousness and intelligence, but still, you also don't want them getting doxxed or anything. But I just want to say this. I'm not an anti-furry. I know I make lots of videos regarding to them, but I'm not in their community. I still dislike 90% of furries though. The Gooner ones. Soares asks, what's your favorite song and your favorite tank? My song choices change a lot, but as of now, it would be Chi Gao 3, and my favorite tank would be Abrams X. B3313 RomHack fan asks, can you play B3313? I looked up what B3313 was, and it seemed to be like a sinister version of Super Mario 64. Knowing I have a gaming PC now, I can technically play it if I get my hands on it, but I would probably shit myself knowing I'm even scared of Roblox horror games. Russian Empire is Based, also known as AnimeVac, asks, what's your favorite country? I say the United States, because despite the corruption, I like how all the infrastructure looks and how the cities are built. Weather Dude fan asks, can you speak other languages? Sí, puedo hablar otros idiomas. I'm Hispanic, bro. Grape Rio asks, who are you and what do you do? I'm a tad bit confused. I'm basically an animator and a commentator, but I switch up things sometimes and make other content. B Hates Furries asks, do smelling critters count as furry characters? I don't know why you'd ask me this or what you mean, but I'll say they are just anthropomorphic toys, that's all I can really say. For those who don't know what smiling critters are, they are toys from the Poppy Playtime franchise. Encore asks, do you love budgies? I looked up what a budgie is, and it's basically a species of bird, and they do look cute, so yeah, I would say I do. Frisky asks, have you seen Max and Ruby 0004? How many countries do you know? And what's worse, being gay or being trans? After that comment, I searched it up, and it seems to be like one of those lost episode type videos where the events are just uncanny and scary. It did scare me a bit, but I didn't think much afterwards. And on regards of the countries, I know many, but I cannot list them all, or this video would be longer than it needs to be. And the last question, which yes, I don't support LGBTQ. Does that mean if you're a part of it, I'll send you death threats? No. I don't support it due to my religion, but what pisses me off is those who make it their whole personality. Now what's worse, being gay or being trans? Knowing 60% of trans people end their lives, like I said in the Bluefoot video, I'd obviously say being trans is worse. It's good to change yourself, but you trying to change your gender doesn't do anything. Working out does. Remember, diamonds are built under heavy pressure. Gotcha Kaiser asks, would you rather be in a cage with a gorilla or a chimpanzee? To be honest, I'd rather stay with the gorilla, as chimpanzees are really aggressive and there have been many cases of them hurting people brutally. I'd probably just stand still and act as docile as I can. My friend Sneak asks, why do you like tornadoes and were you ever in a storm? I like tornadoes and they do come in different intensities and types, which makes them unique. And I have dealt with Hurricane Ian, where a tornado passed by my house early in the morning. I was the only one to see this event, and I even saw a transformer in my backyard blow up, but thankfully, no damage was done to our house despite the direct hit. Now my friend Mixed asks, is there anything in the Bible that has to do with pets? Not pets exactly, but there was a Bible verse I remember that said something about bringing animals to heaven. So I do believe we will see our dead pets in heaven. Mixed also asked, what made you become an animator, and how has the furry fandom affected you personally? Now when I made comics as a kid after I found out about animation, I tried doing it, as I found it really entertaining and wanted to bring my characters to life. But I started proving a few months ago as of now, as you've probably seen with the Page Hunt animation. And the final question, which I will repeat again, how has the furry fandom affected you personally? And that shit is a deep rabbit hole. The lore goes crazy, especially me from 2022. Jeez. Just a little warning, knowing I'm Christian, this will get religious, so if you're sensitive, might as well close the video now since no other questions appear afterwards. Now, I'm not going into detail, but OG viewers know what happened in 2022. But remember chat, that was 2022, not 2024. But Lord have mercy, what was wrong with me during that time? But as of now, the furry fandom does affect me highly, since I genuinely have a deep worry for these people. The bad ones who are addicted to porn to be specific. As much as I tend to dislike them and stuff, there is still a part of me that holds remorse, as I honestly feel bad for them because of the loop they're stuck in. And the worst part is they think they are experiencing love, but it isn't. They are being used, and nobody deserves that. And some porn addict might say some random shit like, shut up or you don't know what you're talking about. Why say that when you feel discontent with your life or what you do and still continue to do it? And it's not just them either. I fall into the same trap. I'm not addicted to porn, but rather have issues sometimes trying not to lash out on people, as I do admit I will lose my cool sometimes and say rude things. And then you got people saying I'm forcing religion. There's a big difference from saying God loves you and I will pray for you to a you're going to hell or I hope you burn in the lake of fire. And even at times, I mention God out of nowhere and they get angry, and sometimes I just do it because God's helped me a lot. He truly does deserve the credit. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but I also saw Jesus in one of my dreams once too, which is what started to where I'm at now. I don't want to keep this video long on this topic, but just know, the more you know, the more it hurts. And I hope that has reached you people today. But either way, it's not completely just my religion, but rather the fact that I know porn will ruin the lives of these people someday in the future, and I wouldn't want that happening to anybody. I mean, think about it. I say these things to these people and get slandered for it. And remember, I'm not going to get some brownie point for doing it. I'm literally sacrificing my time knowing there's a 90% chance they'll continue on with their regrettable lifelong addiction. And it's not some of these people, but rather most of the world in general. But as of now, the best you can do is pray and or be kind. And with that, that has been the Q&A. If you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. As of now, Ant signing out. Wishing you all the great rest of your day. Peace.